Flat Earth is another one where, you're not allowed to question the shape of the Earth. You're supposed to believe that it's round. I don't know why round is like a dinner plate. I mean, spherical, right? You're supposed to believe it's spherical and it spins. And if you don't believe that, then you're called an idiot, which is not great. If you ask me what I believe, I'd have to say, well, I don't know. I live in Forest Hill. I've never been far enough from Earth to see the shape of it, I mean, I don't think anybody else can either, as far as I know. So, if I haven't seen it for myself, how can I know it? Do I have to take somebody else's word? All men are liars, right? That's what the Bible says. So I don't see why I have to go along with what people say. I don't think it's important that we all have to believe the same thing, Flat Earth is interesting because it'll be another example of where we are being lied to. If Darwin's theory of evolution is not true, or it's just a theory, but it's been taught as fact, what other pseudo-facts are being taught to us? Maybe the spinning globe Earth is another one of those. Remember, knowledge is power, and they want to keep us all in the dark, so we're not a threat to them, apparently. I don't know. So, Flat Earth. I would say look into it for a laugh. Eric Dubay's 200 proofs the world is flat, or something like that. When you look at that, all the evidence that there is, it's quite amazing. And the only evidence we have for the spinning ball Earth comes from NASA and other space agencies. I mean, yeah, NASA's run by Freemasons who take an oath, and it's when you look at all the evidence, you're going to have your doubts, and if you don't, it's because of the mind control is so strong. Do I believe the Earth is flat? I don't know it because I've never seen it for myself. But why do I have to believe one way or the other? I don't. I can say, actually I don't know. And I'm happy to say, I don't know. So, you can say what you like. But if you say, you know it's flat, or it's spinning, round spherical thing, well, you don't know it, you just believe in what you've been told, one way or the other. I mean, the good thing is that if it's true that the Bible says, in plenty of places, that Earth is flat and stationary and cannot be moved, set on pillars, this kind of thing, and you think, to people who believe in the spinning ball Earth, they're going to think, oh, that's so backward, oh God, how can we believe in a God like that? And isn't that the whole point? Is the point of science that they are at war with God? If it's all satanic and they want you to not believe in God so that you don't accept the best deal ever, which is available, limited offer, if they are Satanists pretending to be scientists and are leading us all astray, helping us lose faith in God, then that maybe we should keep an open mind. Don't you think? It sounds mad. Even when I say it, it sounds mental. But I think you've got true science, which you can prove, because that's where anybody in the world can do the same experiment and come up with the same results. That is science. But when it's theoretical stuff that can never be proven, like gravity, we just take it for granted. But apparently you can never prove gravity. It's never been proven. There's so many things that we take for granted, or you probably take for granted. Me, I'm starting to question everything. I feel life is good, you know. I run my own business, I have my family, everything's good. I don't have to believe the earth is a spinning ball. I don't have to believe the earth is flat. I don't have to believe that in anything, right? It's not important to life. So why is it so important to them that you believe everything they want you to believe? Is it mind control? What are they after? Maybe God is real. Maybe you want to get to know him. Maybe you want to look at the Bible codes. Once you look at the Bible codes and you realise God is real, maybe you want to accept the best deal ever because it's a limited offer. There's something, Paul made it quite clear that Israel has received a hardening in part until a full number of Gentiles have come in. There is a full number. Israel has received a hardening in part of the heart, I presume it's talking about. So yeah, some of the Jews have accepted Jesus, but the majority haven't. But there's coming a time when the deal's up, no more Gentiles will get in, and then he will reveal himself to the Jews, and then all Israel will be saved. That's what the Bible says. So it's a limited offer. Get it while you can. Don't be left behind. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping that we've got plenty more time. I've got to work on my family. I haven't, I'm the worst Christian ever. I haven't converted anybody that I know of. So I haven't shared the gospel for 30 years. I mean, anybody who's met me in the last 30 years, they wouldn't say, oh, he's a Christian. Yeah, I know him. They wouldn't know I'm a Christian. They might say, oh, he's a nice guy, but they wouldn't. I've never shared the gospel for such long. I'm bad. Now, if you think you're worse than me, if you can beat that record of 30 years of not sharing the gospel, let me know, because I want to know that I'm not the worst one out there. But I think I probably am. I think I've cowed down to political correctness, don't offend anybody, don't talk about religion and politics. If you've not heard of Brexit, I mean, everybody was talking about Brexit. Can't we share our faith? Don't you want to know about the best deal ever? Free travel, free accommodation, free food and drink, free entertainment, and a lot more besides. And you become indestructible. No more pain, no more sorrow. And some people say that we left a day job down on earth, and then we travel up Jacob's ladder in the evening to our heavenly home. I don't know. Sounds mad, doesn't it? Whatever. It's the best deal ever because Jesus paid the price so that you don't have to. The wages of sin is death. So that's a separation. If you're a sinner, you're separated from God. I'm a sinner. We're all sinners. But Jesus dealt with it on the cross. His blood sacrifice was a sacrifice to end all other sacrifices. And if you believe in him, you're made righteous through faith. And that bridges the gap so that now you can be with God. And I think we just need to change our mindset. God is real. I believe God is real. A lot of people do. I'm not the only one. And it's the best deal ever. Grab it with both hands. Get it today.